All right, you guys, welcome back to the DM and Friends. I am DM Angelo, and today I want to redo a topic that I did in the past. It's called Dungeon Master Goals, and I'm going to say it straight out that I don't think I did a good job the first time. So not because the advice was wrong, but because it wasn't sharp enough, and I feel like I missed out a couple points. Uh, I didn't cut to the core of what a dungeon master's job actually is. So this is, you can consider it a redux or a rehash or a tightening of the screws. So be it. If you're a new DM, this is going to save you years of frustration. And if you're an experienced DM and you're burned out, this might explain why. So I want to clarify first a lie that I think that, or an expectation that some of us kind of go in as dungeon masters, and that is that we are here to entertain the players. And I think that is furthest from the truth. The second that you believe that your job is to put on a show, you are done. You become a cruise director or a burnout, or you'll end up burning out, or your players become passive consumers instead of active participants in the game. And here's the truth: we are here to facilitate a world, and the players are the ones that are creating the fun. And if you walk away from every session exhausted, stressed, and feeling like you had to carry everyone, something is wrong, and that's not heroic, and it's not sustainable. So I have four goals, and that I'm gonna go over. So goal number one is create meaningful choices. Your first goal as a dungeon master is to make choices that are meaningful to your players. It's not plot, not story beats, not character arcs. Choices. They're going to ask things, or they're going to do things like, do we push? They're going to ask a question like, do we push deeper, or do we pull back, or do we trust this PC or not, or do we follow this rumor, or do we ignore it? Here's the key part: those choices need consequences, and good choices should get rewarded, and bad choices are going to hurt, right? So that's not cruelty, that's engagement. And old school games, understood this instinctively. Information was incomplete. Rumors were unreliable, and players had to make decisions without perfect knowledge. So that's where tension comes from. And if players always know the right answer, the game's going to die. So that's number one. So number two is maintain internal consistency. So being consistent with your game. So your world does not need to be fair, right? But so remember that your world does not need to be fair, but it does need to be, absolutely needs to be consistent. And if the dungeon is lethal today, it should be lethal tomorrow. If guards are corrupt today, then they'll stay corrupt unless something happens or makes it change. If monsters flee when they're hurt, they don't suddenly fight to the death for some kind of dramatic reason. Players don't need balance; they need reliability. Consistency is going to build trust. Trust is going to build confidence, and confidence leads to bold play. So this is why rulings matter more than rules, and reality doesn't rebalance itself to protect you, and neither should your campaign. So goal number three, let the players be clever. Okay, so your job is not to solve problems for the party. Your job is to let them surprise you. Reward planning, reward caution, reward weird ideas that they come up and they pull out of their what. As long as it makes sense. If players come up with a smart solution that bypasses a whole encounter, good. I mean, that is not cheating. That's success. Um, and also, to kind of flip that, failure is not punishment. So, failure is information for your players. If something goes wrong, let it go wrong. You don't need to bail them out. Don't call for a roll just to feel dramatic or important. Let it happen. That's where memorable stories are going to come from. So goal number four, protect the table. This is super important. not the story. You don't need to protect your story. Protect the table, because the table is going to develop a story. Here's a goal that doesn't get really talked about, I don't think, enough. Your responsibility is to protect what's going. Protect your group. Protect. It could be a table could go sour quick, and that's super hard to recover from. So that means keep the pacing, spotlight sharing, reading the room. It means when to say no. Knowing when to pause the game, knowing when to shut something down before it poisons the session. The story will survive, but a broken table may not. If one player dominates, fix it. If things spiral into nonsense, rein it in. If tensions at the table get weird, address it. That's leadership. It's not ego. It's total leadership. And I've done some videos on that aspect. So, I think you can do it. So those are my 4 goals. And one thing that is not your goal, and I want to go straight with this. So let's clear the garbage about what I think people think are the goals. Your goal is not to, like I said already, make everybody happy, right? And the goal is not to win. Okay, the goal is not to show off how much you prepped. The goal is not to force the plot or save the characters from consequences. If the players don't feel loss, victory is going to be meaningless. It's going to mean nothing. If death is impossible, heroism is going to go out the way, out the window. It's going to be meaningless. Let the dice matter. Let decisions matter, and let the world react, honestly and accordingly. So, in a summary here, the 1-sentence DM goal summary that I want to put out. If this whole video is all boiled down into one single sentence, it would be: your goal as a dungeon master is to create a living world, present it honestly, and let the players deal with it. Okay, that's it. 100%. Okay. All right, you guys. Well, look, if your game feels flat, if your players are passive, or if you're burned out, this is why. Okay. And if you follow those 4 goals and keep those all in mind, I think you're going to have a super amount of success. So anyways, you guys, thank you so much. Be sure to hit that like and subscribe button, share if you can. Really appreciate all the comments. And if you have some comments on what you think are some goals that, or if you agree or disagree, put it in the comments. I'd love to start a dialogue and let's see what happens. All right, you guys. Well, take care of yourself. Be good to everybody, and game on. All right, you guys. Bye-bye.